All right, folks, welcome back to the channel. This is Appalachian Knife Reviews, and we got a new one for you today. I bought this knife back in October of last year. I have carried this knife through deer season last year, and I did use this knife to field dress deer last year. So let me tell you some details about it, and then we'll get into it. So this one is it's the CJRB Resource. Their number designation is J1932. It is a black PVD AR RPM9 steel, and it has red G10 handles. Okay, so red G10 is what we're looking at here. I tried to do my best to clean it up last night. It did have, again, I used this to field dress the biggest buck I've ever taken in my life this year. And if you've ever field dressed an animal, you know what gets on this that YouTube doesn't like. I finally got around to cleaning the knife up last night, but you might still see a little bit of residue on it. But this knife worked fantastic for field dressing an animal. This is not a little knife. So let me go ahead and show you before we get into the blade and stuff. This thing is almost 4 3/4 inches long. It's almost 1/2 inch thick. I mean, if you're talking about from the blade or your pocket clip, I mean, it's over 1/2 inch thick. It is just a thumb stud flipper. And man, look at that. That is a really, really big, beefy knife. Your overall length on this knife is over 9 inches. Your blade, your cutting blade, is about 4 inches. Maybe a little bit, nah, it's probably a little bit less. Probably more like 3 3/4, a little over 3 3/4. It is a liner lock. And like I said, this is maybe one of my favorite knives that I own. I don't remember what I paid for this knife. This one I did pay for. Some of the knives that I have are sent to me. Some of them are ones that the majority of them right now are ones that I've paid for. But I've got a couple that people sent to me. So yeah, this is, that's pretty much it. It does have you can flip the pocket, can't even talk today, guys. Sorry. You can flip the carry handle, or the pocket clip rather, over to the other side. It is an ambidextrous open. Now, I don't even know that if I could attempt it left-handed, I'll probably cut my thumb off doing that, because I am right-handed. But it is a fantastic, fantastic knife. Of the budget knives, this is probably one of my favorites as far as utility. Like I said, I carried this in my pocket all deer season last year. I killed my biggest buck that I've ever killed. And this is what I used to field dress it. So maybe that has some sentimental value. The buck was like 144 inches if you're into deer hunting. It's not a monster for some people, but I mean, that's a really, really good buck. You can see their number designation, and then the blade steel is the AR RPM9. And then I guess that's the designer's logo for this knife. But I can't recommend this knife enough. This is a big, bulky boy, so this is not something your average person is going to carry. You know, you may not want to carry this daily if you have an office job or something like that, because it does take up an awful lot of your pocket. But if you work around the farm, you know, if your job puts you like on the gas wells or, you know, that kind of thing, I highly, highly recommend this knife. As far as how long it'll stay sharp, can't really tell you guys that. I used it again to field dress a couple deer, and it is still sharp, and I have not sharpened it again. But definitely recommend this knife. Yeah, you guys will see I own a whole bunch of CJRB knives. I think I have one that CJRB sent to me, and then the other ones I've all bought with my own money. But this one right here is it. This is the best CJRB knife, I believe. I'm trying to think off the top of my head of all the ones I own, and I think this is probably the best one that I own. So that's it. If you guys are watching this video and you're not subscribed, if you would, please hit that subscribe button. If you like what we're doing here, hit that like button. If you see a knife that you think one of your friends would like, make sure to hit that share button and share them or tag them down in the video below. And as always, if you have some questions or have some suggestions of things you would like to see me do, most of these reviews are just quick, first glance, what they look like out of the box. If you've watched this channel long enough, you'll see that a lot of times I do unboxing videos. It just so happened that I got way behind taking care of my outdoors channel. I hadn't posted anything new here for a while, so I am trying to play catch up. All these knives have been carried and unboxed, so you know, it kind of happens. I hope to start putting out new videos at least once a week for you guys. I really would love to do videos once a day. That gets kind of expensive buying knives every day. But I hope to show you guys, you know, all of my knives. But if you have any suggestions, what knife you think I should get next. So that's the question today is, what CJRB knife would you recommend that I buy next? And I hope to see you guys in the next video.